I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but I'm just done with mythics. The Illari mythic just launched with season 3. This is a mythic I've been waiting for ever since Illari was announced. I main Illari. Illari's my favorite hero in the game, and she finally got a mythic. And I was concerned that she was getting a mythic ever since it was announced during the Overwatch overhaul earlier this year. And I want to like this mythic, and I feel like I would like this mythic more if Anna didn't receive a mythic last season that was extremely similar to this one. Anna got the Ra theme last season, which is a sun god, and Illari gets a Phoenix theme this season. I wouldn't be so against the Phoenix if Anna's wasn't so similar, especially with the last 3 mythics we have gotten all having wings. This is like only like a female character thing where they just get wings. Mercia makes sense, she's an angel, but that doesn't mean you give the 3 most recent mythics nearly the exact same hero select intro. I mean, this is ridiculous. It feels like there's no more creativity inside of the mythic field for Overwatch, and it feels like this for a long time. It's either Cyber Slop or Divine Slop, and I went heavily into this in this video if you want to check it out. And since that video, I believe we've gotten 3 more mythics, and they're all disappointing. They fixed none of the issues that I have with mythics, or that the community has with mythics. Mythic skins just feel like they reuse ideas, and they offer nothing unique, and now even the highlight intros aren't unique. They share the same highlight intros, and the customization options are just jokes at this point. I mean, we only get one thing we could change on the hero. It's still better than Hanzo and Orisa, that's not saying anything. And there's a funny thing about Hanzo is that he gets a mythic weapon, when with his mythic skin, the only thing you could change was his weapon, which makes the mythic skin almost kind of pointless. Now you only get one thing you could change on the skin. With Illari, it's her cape, and it's translucent, so it barely makes a difference, and it's hard to see in match. Anna, it's only her hair, and with Mercy was only her wings. I will give Mercy this, her wings do look better than Illari's cape because they're actually solid. If Illari's cape was actually solid, it would look better too, but instead, it's translucent and it looks bad in game. And the theming of these mythics just feel very uninspired at this point. How many times do we need a divine skin or a cyber skin? There is more variety in the item shop than there is in the mythic shop. I feel like Blizzard looks at mythics in a less tier than they do as legendaries, because legendaries can be sold in the item shop for $20 to $30. Mythics you can get for free by playing the battle pass. It's not technically free, but if you play the battle pass, you get enough shards for a mythic skin on top of all the rewards inside of a battle pass, which is only $10, whereas a legendary skin costs $20 and you get nothing extra besides the skin. As for Illari's skin itself, I want to like this skin, but I just don't. Illari has so many great legendaries, and she's one of the heroes that gets more skins. This mythic just feels like a downgrade from a legendary skin, especially the red colorway for the mythic just feels like a tier 1 mythic skin and not a tier 3 like what we used to get with Tracer, with Reinhardt. This feels like what it would be on tier 1 where it's more incomplete, and tier 3 actually feels complete. There is way too much white on the red design and it clashes with the red, and it just makes the outfit feel incomplete. The green one also has this problem, but it is not as bad. Meanwhile, they take away her solar flares in her hair, one of her identifying features. They do put a little clip right there to like resemble it, but it would be nice to keep her solar flare. Without her VFX on, she looks like she just got out of the shower, right? She looks like she just got her hair done a few hours ago. And this wouldn't be a problem if you could change the hairstyle, but you can't. This does not look like a battle ready hairstyle. This looks like a night out hairstyle. And her cape does not look good at all. This looks horrible. And the variety of capes is very lackluster and disappointing. Illari is one of the few, if not the one character that has an actual cape. And what do we do with it? We make it translucent, we turn it into wings, or we turn it into shreds. And it just looks awful. An NT warrior with a cape with Peruvian roots, and they go the route of the Phoenix. So creative, especially when we have a Phoenix character in the game and Anna got a sun god themed skin previous season. And the pylon doesn't change at all. It looks like the standard pylon just recolored. Like what? Why? It's a mythic skin, but I guess it doesn't apply to accessories. Imagine if Bob was just recolored blue and that's what Ashe got with her mythic. That would look terrible. I feel the same way about this pylon. The weapon skin does look good. The little phoenixes that pop up when you all also looks pretty cool, but that's about all this skin has going for it. Even with the VFX on, the eyes glowing look very awkward, and it is so disappointing because glowing eyes is one of my favorite looks in all of fiction. I absolutely love the white eyes trend in comic books. I love when they do it in live action, and to see it executed so poorly is just so disappointing. The last opinion and critique I have on this skin might be more of a stylistic choice than an opinion, but her nails just do not look good. They look more like Sierra's than they do on Illari's other skins. And it's a shame because because Mercy has the best ones on her mythic skin. The colors pop, the reflection looks really great, and they're just never reused again. And this would have been a perfect opportunity to use it on Illari's skin. Not that exact style, but at least the color and the texture and the reflection. It's so crazy how they'll make a whole new innovative set for Mercy, and meanwhile Illari just gets a texture from Sierra instead of borrowing from her other skins that have a better texture and look to them. Mythics have just been on this downward trend. They're not picking up. It looks like Blizzard is satisfied with where Mythics are in the game, so there's really nothing else to say on this subject at this point. I wish the customization was better. I wish the theming was better. And the Phoenix does fit Illari, but it just feels like a very weak theme when it feels like this is a recycled theme throughout characters, and it's going to continue to be recycled. When we get to Anran, what is she going to have? She's probably going to lean heavy into her Phoenix aspect, not her Chinese aspect. Illari should have leaned heavier into her Peruvian roots. Instead, we go with the Phoenix because that's the easy route, and we can just borrow the highlight intro from other characters' mythics. And I find it funny how Illari's only skin-tight suit in the game, which showcase her breast, also, where the hell did those come from? She does not have those in any other skin, is her mythic skin. Like, they're trying to go for the sex appeal almost on the mythic skin because they have nothing else to offer on the skin itself. I'm just so exhausted on mythics at this point. Mauga, they have an opportunity to do something really cool with. What are we going to get? Probably a Prince Mauga or probably a Robot Mauga. I guarantee you it's not going to be anything innovative. It's not going to be anything exciting. And that's disappointing. I might do another video on Mauga because Mauga and Illari are my mains. But other than that, I think I'm going to step away from talking about mythic skins for a while until something else changes, or they do something outlandishly bad or outlandishly good on a skin, because I will give Blizzard credit where credit is due, if credit is due. But recently with Mythics, there's just been miss after miss after miss, and it seems like they just don't care anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if this new Ultra tier rarity gets more effort put into it and thought than Mythic skins, because Ultra skins cost real money, or at least I believe they're going to cost real money. They're not going to cost prisms, and they're not going to be in loot boxes, so you're going to have to spend the $40 in order to get that skin, or whatever they end up costing, where with Mythics, you could just get it from the battle pass. Anyway, how do you feel about Illari's Mythic? I feel like it's just average. It's nothing special. And seeing the mediocrity when it's your own main that's getting the Mythic skin kind of hits a little bit different. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel down below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.